welcome to episode 163 of the Veeam Community Recap. Crazy setup. Watch this, friends. Same room as last week. I'm right here with Madalina.
Oh,
Anyways.
yeah. We are in the same room.
Yes. And this razzle-dazzle camera likes to move around on us. Oh, wait, no, I'm not there. I'm over here. Anyways, hello, everyone. We are up to our shenanigans once again. We're in Seattle. Madalina, you have conquered maybe the jet lag. How are you?
Almost there. Good morning, Rick, and good morning, community. Yes, it is great to be in Seattle. Last week when we recorded this, I was on a different continent. I was in a different country in Helsinki. So now I'm here with you. Same room.
Yeah.
Another recap. So it is great. We were yesterday here with our product strategy for the team building that we are having. And we actually had Anand for a couple of hours talking to us. So that was really, really great. But yeah, we are still in the community. We are still talking community stuff. Talking about community, I think there is a lot to share today.
There is. And I just got to say, I love this office. This is a pretty nice place, friends, here in our Seattle Center.
I mean, yes, this is a different kind of office.
Yeah.
I must say it. I love it as well.
We should have done it on the patio. There's a patio here. We can go overlook Lake Washington.
There's a lake, there's a patio, there's an amazing kitchen, there are snacks, there's everything.
It's like an all-inclusive resort, but it's really work. That's
Yeah.
what it is. All right, let's get into it. So first up is Kirsten, I Am Soul, talking about creating an iSCSI target storage one on a Synology for the backup target. I have a lot of thoughts on this one. Why did this one catch your eye, Maddie?
Yeah, I think I have a thought on it, at least one thought on it as well. So he says this is a technology that kind of bridges the gap between traditional storage systems and modern networking infrastructures, and that empowers the businesses with efficient, scalable, flexible storage solutions. And then it is so long, Chris.
Oh, it
Really,
is. Oh my
really
goodness,
long.
look how long it is. I'm right. I've just got started. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like I was just scrolling down and I was like, oh my God, this is never ending. But I think it's actually very good for people that are starting working with this technology because it really gives you like step by step. And, for people that are new to it, it's quite important to actually have like a proper demo. So I think you did a good job in there. But then, I read an article on the Internet Small Computer System Interface technology. And it was saying, while this is not a dead technology, and it's still widely used by some users, it has its own niche in the storage industry. There are really newer technologies such as NVMe over Fabric and Fiber Channel over Ethernet that are more popular in some cases. But Internet Small Computer System Interface continues to be a reliable and cost-effective option for many organizations. What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, Maddie, I have been an IT practitioner since like 1995.
Okay.
And to this day, I did not know what iSCSI stood for.
Oh.
You have Frictionaried me on that term, and I did not know, but that's there you go. That's what iSCSI stands for, friends. So
Yeah.
Couple of thoughts here. Yes, iSCSI is a go-to storage fabric, is the kind of the new fancy word for it. And Kirsten, you're walking through end-to-end. In fact, I did something like this on the Veeam blog a few years ago, more from the BNR side, which is right about where it starts right here. To this day, that was one of the most popular blogs I've ever done on the Veeam.com blog. And Chris, a couple thoughts here. Number one, you're going with NTFS. And you change it to ReFS. There you go. And the only thing I would change on here, Chris, is right here. I would go to the 64K, the larger allocation unit. But other than that, you're doing good stuff. Good stuff.
I think also like some of the community members had some thoughts on it. If you go to the comments, it's gonna take you time to scroll down.
Here we
but
go. Okay, here we go. Here we
I
go.
think Michael Paul said something, and Chris was
Yeah, so,
their host.
well, we quoted the article. There we
That
go.
was not smart.
No, not on this article. Wow. Let's see here. Yeah, and then Chris replied to his quoted article quote.
Yeah,
Okay, let's just look for Paul. Michael Paul. What does he say?
yeah.
Yeah, Michael has a really good one here. The multipath IO greater throughput. Wow, I did not know you could do that with Synology.
There you
Like
go.
it's the driver. So that is baller. That is pretty cool. Thank you, Sir Michael Paul. But wow, this is a good one. And you know, especially for those of you thinking about yet another copy of your data, something like this is a really good way to do it. Synology has iSCSI targets and a lot of unified storages. Thank you, Christian. Good one. All right. Oh, I see the title here of this next tab. This is a good one. Chris is talking about the preview that we put out to the Veeam 100s of version 8 of Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365.
So we have from one Chris to another Chris.
Yeah.
Jumping from one to another. So yeah, he's showing us how to install VB365, V8, and then he's talking as well about some of the newer features that are going to be available once this goes GA. And I think this is just like a good demo. It's like basic article, you know, just to start with. I know he's gonna come up with more. He actually mentions it at the end, but I think what we should talk about here are the new features that are coming, which is the PostgreSQL database engine, proxies, Windows or Linux server supported, the ability to create service accounts on the proxy, and there are many more, the repositories, he's mentioning that, and then the auto log off and MFA that are now available. So I think this is a really good overview of the V8. And I'm looking forward to see what else Chris is going to write about.
Yeah, so great share here, Chris. This is like he puts up here early, this is a preview that we've done for the Veeam 100 members. And I'll tell you this much, we're gonna have a lot more about this release at VeeamON. And this is coming soon, but this is the community privilege. You can hear some of these updates first from Chris. Thank you for sharing. All right, next up, the newly minted Veeam Vanguard, Luis Eduardo Serrano Rock and Roll. He's always got those rock and roll jams. But basically, this is a good one from Luis with lock-in and freedom of choice. What caught your eye here?
Yeah, this is actually a good one. He's back, as he said, like he took a break. For him, like a week is a break, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting and very informative post. And he's bringing the fun, as you can see. He's sharing with us Let There Be Rock from AC/DC. That's pretty cool. As you all remember, he actually has a blog that is called Rock and Roll and something.
Yeah.
I can recall it. I think if you probably go to...
He probably has a link.
Yeah, you should have a link in there. So, yeah. So Luis is stressing out the importance of implementing and maintaining security policies.
Cloud and roll, cloud and roll.
Cloud and
not
roll.
rock and roll, cloud.
Cloud and roll.
Yeah.
I was almost there. So yeah, he's talking about implementing and maintaining cybersecurity policies using established frameworks in the market, and he's talking about the NIST cybersecurity framework 2.0 in there, and that basically assists organizations in managing and reducing cybersecurity risk to critical infrastructure and industrial control systems. And then he's mentioning that sometimes, you know, implementing technology solutions in line with the NIST cybersecurity framework 2.0 can be challenging, but then Veeam has made it easier. And I think he's actually sharing a link to his blog where he wrote an entire post about that. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to find it.
Well, let's start back at the top.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere there. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, and he's talking all about that. So I think that's if you want to know more, you should go in here and just read. He's also sharing our ransomware trends report, as you can see. That's cool. And yeah, he also created, if you're just gonna scroll down, created a list of integration and cross-selling possibilities between Veeam Data Platform, Veeam Data Cloud, and Kasten, with solutions from some manufacturers on the market. And that, you know, if you go to the title, you're going to see that he's talking about the freedom of choice and the flexibility for the customer. So I think overall it's super informative, and yeah, you should have a look.
Yeah, hey, thank you. Excuse me, Luis. Thank you for that. And this is probably the first time I've seen Veeam stuff mapped to 2.0, which is really cool because for those of you who don't know, the NIST cybersecurity framework came out with version 2, and Govern is now in the mix. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Sorry, getting a little choking here today.
You started early, Rick.
Well, I did get here at 5:45. We almost had someone bust in. Corinne, I don't know if she's telling us something, but she thought we were in here. But
Yeah.
She was almost on the show.
I think she wanted to say hi. Probably we should have done her in saying hi to the community. I mean, if we make it special, we should make it.
That's true. Then she'd be on the show if she came in. So apologize for the mid-show interruption. All right, now we're going to special department news and study hall. What's this all about?
So April 30th, just mark your calendars. This is going to be the first event, virtual event for VMC study hall session. And Shane, the leader of this group, is going to have a guest, our trainer, technical trainer, Razvan Ionescu. And as you can see, they're going to talk instant recovery, scale out backup repository, move and copy function. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to ask some questions in there. And I think, yeah, you're gonna hear it from an expert, somebody that is doing that for a living. So if you are preparing for VMCE exam, if you think about taking the exam at some point, I think this is the event for you.
Yeah, so thank you, Shane, for hosting this event. This for everyone else. Shane is the leader of the VMCE study group, the study hall group. So this is an experience that's part of the group. So Thank you, Shane, for leading that. And Razvan, good to see you on here too, by the way. He's a good person. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. He's an MVP now as well. So he's part of the Veeam 100.
There you go.
We're going to see him in Berlin.
All right, everyone, check this one out. If you're thinking about your certification journey, this is a great way to start, and everybody will learn something. Even if you're not for the certification, you'll learn something. So good stuff. All right, next up on special department. Oh, speaking of which, everyone check out Maddie's laptop. She's got Stickerzilla going on there. Yeah. Love it. And I have some, but I put them on the bottom. You know, I try to be acting my.
Doesn't want to be obvious.
Yeah, just the Rickatron and my football team, and that's enough. But anyways, user groups, which is where most of Maddie's stickers are going. We've got, I guess this is next week in Toronto. We got one. Thursday, May 2nd.
Okay, May 2nd. Okay, for me it shows May 3rd, but yeah, obviously it's gonna be May 2nd. So with Toronto, our leaders there, Chris and Hin are going to lead this event. It's gonna be Kirsten from our team is gonna be there. Matt Crape is gonna be there. They're going to have one for the road presentation, so I think that's gonna be a good one. Hitachi is the sponsor for this event, and I think it's going to be a more informal event from the venue they choose. I think Safia might be there. I'm not 100% sure, but she might actually be there. Yeah,
best title ever. Love that.
Kirsten is super excited about it as well. So yeah, I think this is the first actually event for VUG Canada in a very, very long time. Matt Crape used to do those, but I think that was long before.
Well, it was probably when he was an end user before he had his previous role.
Yeah.
Matt and I used to do a lot of user groups together. In fact, one of his first presentations only was with me at a VMware user group, and then he got plugged into the Veeam user group as well. But no, this will be a fun one there in the Toronto area. So if y'all are in the area, check it out. And I love that title, Matt and Kirsten. That is awesome. I gotta reuse that content one for the road.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Hin and Chris, also for engaging this. And speaking of our Veeam 100 members and funny, cool titles, this one is funny. The next Veeam 100 show.
Yeah, that's basically the last Veeam 100 show in this format because, yeah, we are starting, well, June, we're going to take a break because we have Veeam on, obviously, and that's going to be a busy month for us. July, August, September, we have like some shows dedicated to hackathons. So they're going to look a bit different. We're going to give you more details on that. And then we're going to start it in a bit different format, but not very far away from what it is today. But yeah, talking about this is going to be amazing. Another great title.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Honey, I Shrunk the RPO. So what they're going to talk about, this is a Michael Melter project that he's really passionate about. He presented it to VUG Germany a few weeks ago as well. Michael Melter is one of our legends, and yeah, Anthony is going to moderate this. They will talk disaster recovery and RPO. And yeah, Michael Melter will show us a demo on the project that he developed that focuses on smart ways to drive the RPOs small in size. So yeah, you should definitely join this. It's May 2nd as well. Next week. I'm actually looking forward to watch it, even though I'm gonna be off.
You're never off, but you need to take some time off.
Yeah. I'm going to watch it because I think it's gonna be good.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Anthony. And so we don't have Who's New this week. Sophia's probably going to rock the recap with me next week.
And the week after.
And the week after, because this young lady needs some holidays, one of the hardest working people in our group. And you've got some nice, let's just say, tropical weather coming your way, hopefully.
I am looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Beach, sun, and fun. Actually, that fun might just be the rest. But yeah.
Well, it's funny because we arrived at the same time here, approximately same time in Seattle. And I just forgot, but I'm like, Maddie, you're such a tiny person. It's such a big suitcase. And she's like, Rick, this is for a month. I'm going to vacation for 2 weeks. And then
we are going to St. Louis for a presentation at Pulse event.
Talking about said community. Yeah.
Exactly. Talking about community. So that's going to be fun as well.
Awesome, Madalina. Thank you so much for coordinating the content as always. And we will see you all next week.